How are you doing today? So glad to spend just a minute or two with you today. When I look at the whole story of the Bible, I'm amazed at one thing in particular. And that one thing is this: how many times God asks us to go without telling us where. He says, pick up and go, but he doesn't give us all the steps of the story. He doesn't say, I'm sending you to this exact place, and I want you to be there at this time. Kind of reminds me when I was younger, and my boys were really young. We had an older couple in the neighborhood, Leroy and Esther. They lived on a single-story house. And so every fall, late fall, after all the leaves had fallen, I'd take my boys over to Leroy and Esther's house. They'd climb up on my back, and I would lift them, and they could, if I held their feet and I put them this high, they could scamper up onto the roof, and then they would run around the rooftop and toss all the leaves out of the gutters for Leroy and Esther, because they shouldn't be up, they shouldn't be climbing, they shouldn't be doing that, and they really had a lot of trees. It was nice to have their gutters clean. But when my boys first started doing that, they just thought it was fun. But then it's like, I've got to get down. Dad never said anything about this. So they would kind of with a little bit of an anxiety. He's like, I'm up here and we did the job, but now what? How am I going to get down? And so they would literally just inch to the edge of the roof. And I would be staying there and say, all right, let's go. And I'd ask them to jump. Every single time I'd catch them, put them down nice and light. And that makes me wonder, what do we think about that when God says go? Are you the type of person that says, I know I want to go, but what about, and if I have to, maybe I can do, not yet, all the things that start flooding into our mind that we just need to obey the next step. He says, I want you to follow me. Jesus walks through, says, come and follow me. Abraham, I'm going to send you. Go. Moses, this is what I'm going to make happen to you, but I'm not going to tell you all the steps of the story. Isn't that what our faith in Jesus is about? Maybe not knowing the final destination, maybe not knowing every step of the path that we're on, but just being obedient in that next one. So my encouragement for you today is not to wait, not to say, wait till this gets done, wait till that gets done. Once this big things happen, then I can obey. No. Let's be obedient in the step that is in front of us. I want you to go, but I don't know what that means. I want you to go, but I have some things I got to get done. I want you to go. Talk to your neighbor. I want you to go share my love. I want you to go be light, be salt. What is it that God is asking you today? I want you to go. My encouragement for you and for me and everybody else, be obedient with that next step. I hope you have a great day and obey with that next step.